apology.
Oh my gosh, the literation continues right here on SABC3 on Trending SA and of course online as well on TrendingSA.tv. Right, we see you out here on these social media screeps. So what have you been saying? Let's have a look at the tweets. Jack Zulu says Trending SA on 3. This guy at Dr. Musamtombeni. One tweet, he runs off to buy a belt. No wonder you a doctor.
Is that what doctors do? They find solutions? Yeah, give them that look, doctor. Give them that look. Like,
Zang.
Thank you so much, Jack Zulu, for that tweet. Let's have a look at the next one. This is from Mpinani saying, it's a Tuesday and I choose not to sleep, not to talk, not to stare, but to scream for my squad. Nebatle, siyabonga, Hemans Mpinani. Use the hashtag #Zone3 and we can keep track on your posts because we love hearing from you. Now let's get into our feature for today. It is time for Worth a Follow.
I like that. Woo-hoo.
Remix, baby.
Guys, of course, you know it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. To kickstart Breast Cancer Awareness Month, tonight's With a Follow guest is a renowned breast cancer expert who has dedicated her entire life to helping women combat this illness. As a result of her passion for the subject, she has established breast cancer clinics in 3 hospitals around the country. Nice one, Siswam. She gives many women hope and a sense of purpose, which, with her approach on reconstructive surgery. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Carol Ann Benn.
The champ is here.
Oh, you look gorgeous. You look like Barbie.
oh, hello.
Welcome. Have a seat.
Welcome, Professor.
Carol, you know me.
Carol.
We don't stand on any platform.
Yes,
okay?
we are all
Feet on the
equal.
ground.
Feet on the
Absolutely.
ground.
But the pink scrubs are phenomenal.
You know, I can't compare with the style and the belt. So
You can't
No
compare
belt.
either. Welcome to the show, Professor.
Thank you.
Now, I read somewhere that you've always had a passion for healing from a young age. So the question is, why didn't you go into podiatry or gynecology? Why breast cancer? Why the breasts?
I was a non-rotating registrar. My partner was a black doctor, so we chose not to go into the white hospitals. And then some doctor fell down the stairs and I landed up covering the breast clinic at Joburg J, and there wasn't one in Soweto at that stage. And I saw these women lined up for these like mastectomy, and I thought, my God, this is more traumatic than all the trauma I'm seeing every day. And that was it. I then got people to take me overseas to this and to realize that since the 1970s, they've been saving women's breasts and realizing it's your body, not the doctor's body. Take time, ask questions. And the fact that today, very few people need to start and should never start with just chop your breast off, ever.
Besides what I've read, a lot of people on this panel have said the most amazing things about you. So what we did was we posed some questions to our wonderful viewers. We've got 2 viewer questions. Itini masifundela udokotela ulapha unxibe izicrubs. Itini uKali Sultana says, Doctor, should one worry about numbness on the breast after an op? My fiance had a breast reduction after having our 6-year-old twins. 5 years on, she started experiencing numbness and on one side of her left breast. Should one be concerned, Doctor?
So I think if something is not normal, if you've seen a change, you must go and seek help. So suddenly everything's fine and then one day you feel numbness or a lump or a discharge, go and see a doctor. Don't accept what they're saying. The right thing to do is ask for an investigation. If you're young, a sonar, and if you're older, a mammogram. But numbness after breast reduction surgery is quite common. And we always say to people, understand when you have any operation, we don't know where the nerves are on your skin. So we cut through things and put things nicely together. And you may have areas that you don't have the sensation. So it could well be just related to her surgery.
Okay. Because you are here and we like a free medical consultation, which he never gives us, we have
Yes.
another question. Itsini, Umafia was Mabs Uti, please doc, how do I know that I have got breast cancer? Because my breasts are always in pain.
That is such a good question. So most breast cancers don't present with pain.
Okay.
Very, very few do. They present with lumps, discharges from the nipple, red hot breasts, glands under the armpits, but not pain. But pain is common. So I'm going to give you a quick 5 minutes, not even, 2 minutes. If you've got pain on the sides, it's costochondritis. It's not breast pain.
Okay.
The breast hangs on a muscle. Guys,
What's
It's inflammation in the rib on which your breast is.
Okay.
Now, I ask any guy to put their arms out there and put a weight on it. We carry weights on our chest. So we do this, we have poor posture, and then you get pain down the sides, like when you take your bra off at night. Because we're carrying weight. And then the next thing is they get burning, shooting pain through the breast. That's inflammation in the breast ducts. Common with pollution, common in people who smoke. It's called ductictasia. Easy, Bactroban on the nipple, sorts it out. Hormonal pain around different times of your cycle. That is normal breast hormonal pain. Certain vitamins, evening primrose, B6, or we can create some gels to rub on the breast.
What if that pain is for like half the month?
Then what we do is we give you certain medications to help it, but not yucky medicines, not hormones or not anything. We can give you gels to rub on your breast, but it's that hormonal pain. Your breasts feel like so big.
So a person in that position wouldn't have to go for an investigation.
I think you must always go and see a doctor, get an examination, and you know what? The sign of a good teacher is when the student outperforms the teacher. So there we go. I'm telling you. So radiology is what it's about. The diagnosis of breast cancer should not be made in the hands of a surgeon. You go for a sonar, an ultrasound, you go for a mammogram, and if they see something concerning, they do a simple needle biopsy to tell you what it is. Then you take time. You don't rush into your decisions. Go to appointments with friends, listen to people, go to listen to counselors from your own environment who've been through the same thing. And not all breast cancers are treated and shouldn't ever be treated with just chopping off a breast. In fact, the minority of time today, we do mastectomies.
Okay, so let's talk about cancers.
Yeah.
Very quick tips on how to recognize a cancer as well as who is at risk of getting any cancers.
So everyone's at risk.
Men and women.
Absolutely. I've seen 5 male breast cancers in the last 3 weeks. 3 at Helen Joseph, 2 at Mill Park. So commonly it's a disease that affects women. Commonly you expect to get it as you get older. But we see 24-year-olds with breast cancer.
Oh, wow.
So it is neither ageist, racist, or sexist. So the thing is, your body is your temple, know your body. Common things to look for is a lump. So we're going to see just now how to do a breast examination. I'm going to point out some good points and bad points. But you're going to, if you feel a lump, you go in and you ask someone so that they can do a sonar. Because we see youngsters with things that look like fibroadenomas and then they don't quite look the right way. We put a needle into them and they're actually triple negative breast cancers. So we're all at risk. Can you prevent breast cancer? No. Can you decrease your risk? Exercise, absolutely. All the other things, diet, etc., play minimal roles. It's a random lotto. You want to know your family history. 20% of breast cancers have family history of breast, colon, other cancers. And only 10% account for the Angelina Jolie, the BRCA genes and that type of thing. So it's about looking for things that are different and change. Red hot, inflamed breast, scabbing on the nipple, lumps in the breast, your nipple pulls in when you lift your arms. I saw a lady presenting with that. She went for a normal mammogram. She said, but I noticed when I lift my arms up, my nipple was pulling in. Those are the things you check for, and if it's not right, you go to see your doctor. Remember, no eyes on fingers. No eyes on fingers. So you can examine, or the doctor can examine, but if they tell you this lump is hormonal or not a cancer, no, you follow it up by going to see a good radiologist who can do something as simple as an ultrasound, a sonar, and then obviously women over 35, a mammogram and an ultrasound. And it gets done in state as well as private, and we have amazing state facilities.
Okay, so we've run out of time, but we really wanted to go through this video. Can you maybe, like in a pre-seed version?
Pre-seed version,
Yes.
absolutely. A bit of soap. Remember, 50% of breast lumps are picked up by your significant other, if ever there was a good excuse. Okay, okay. It's wrong to put your arm above your head. You relax it here. That when you have an ultrasound done, you put your arm above your head. But if you think about it, you can feel all the little glandies under your arm far better when your arm is relaxed at the side. When you lift it, you can't. So you ballot, you bounce your breast back and forth. You don't squeeze your nipple. It's a glorified plug. Guys, it's not the radio control knob either.
That might be another lesson you're teaching us here, Doctor.
Don't. So you examine your breast, and if you feel something that doesn't feel the same every month you do it, go and find help.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for always being a
Absolute-
champion of this.
Absolute pleasure. This
Thank
is the
you.
best show I have ever had the privilege of being on.
Oh, wow.
I watch every night.
Oh, wonderful.
Really.
Friend to our show, Dr. Carol Ann Benn, everybody. Thank you once again.
you very much. Sir.
Okay, we move on now to our next segment called LOL Tuesday.
So in tonight's LOL Tuesday, I decided to look at some of the pressure cooking moments. You know, those ones where it's like, craft. So to start things off, we look at the spelling bee competition where there's a young man that is clearly very conflicted. Have a look.
Negus.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
The Negus ruled Ethiopia until the coup of 1974.
Negus. Negus.
Andrew, would you say the word loudly for the judges?
Negus.
One more time.
Negus.
Negus.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
Ooh, training day.
Shame, that poor boy. You can see how conflicted he was. He's just sitting there thinking, is this a trick question? And then when the judge said, just say it so we can hear it, now say it again. Shame, but well done, boy.
Why are you guys like this? Listen, this next one is also a stressful situation. There's this young lady. She's chilling at the airport. She's in the waiting area. And then the things that happen, I don't know if a South African human being would have reacted like this. This is a very German reaction.
Schnell.
Passengers should now be boarding at gate number D40. Final boarding opportunity, Delta flight number 1728, service to New York.
Wir bitten Sie kurz um Ihre Aufmerksamkeit. Die Behörden suchen folgende Person. Weiblich, ca. 1,65 groß. Die Gesuchte trägt eine hellgraue Jacke und einen großen Schal. Wenn Ihnen diese Person auffällt, verständigen Sie bitte umgehend das Flughafenpersonal.
Die Polizei bittet um ihre Mithilfe. Dringend gesucht wird diese Frau. Sie befindet sich seit gestern Vormittag auf der Flucht. Die Verdächtige ist ca. 1,65 Meter groß, hat dunkelblondes, lockiges Haar und trägt eine helle Jacke. Versuchen Sie nicht, die gesuchte Person festzuhalten oder gar anzusprechen. Für Hinweise zur Ergreifung der Verdächtigen wählen Sie bitte die unten eingeblendete Nummer. Wir melden uns wieder zu den Hauptnachrichten.
Guten Morgen. Sind Sie gestresst? Sie sehen so gestresst aus. Da hätten wir was für Sie.
Oh mein Gott.
Kannst du mal ausprobieren?
Her reaction is so graceful. If it was any of us, guys, if it was me, I'm sorry, but you would come off second best. You would find out that I'm a black belt, that I'm half Serbian, and that I'm from Pretoria.
I would have just walked off, eh?
I would have walked off.
Oh, never. I would have
nothing to do with
attacked
me.
you. I would have attacked your cousin. I would have gone back into your ancestry so
When
that
you
you
first
felt it
saw
last
that
week.
newspaper, wouldn't you just be like, well, my time here is
Like,
up.
yeah,
I'm going to go home.
I'd go. I think I've watched too many action movies
I know.
to not run
I
away at
know.
that.
Listen, let us know what you would do, right? The hashtag is on3. We'll be right back.
Run, Forrest!
I'd be like,
There,
oh,
I'd be
shut
like,
up.
Come, let me see.
When?
Leave the band.
When?
Eating your jaws, let's go on.